Okay, good morning. Spanish 2, the second lesson of this week for Tuesday. Okay, Spanish 2, we talk about today about past tense. So all this lesson in the past, we were talking about present. The present in Spanish with the O ending and all the rest that you know for every pronoun. Now we're going to talk about the past tense in Spanish. We're going to start with the verb AR ending. Okay, so all the word and regular word that I finish with AR, we're going to teach you how we can do that word in the past. You have to remember that one of the hard part in this lesson is the verb form, because not like in English, in Spanish every pronoun, every form change. So definitely that's the hard part, because all that is completely different. So pay attention about the lesson today, because it's the past tense of the regular verb with the ending AR. And it's going like this. Okay, for the yo form, it's going to be A, that's mean E, with the accent. A with accent. Aste for the to form. Aste. For the he, she, and usted, it's going to be O with the accent. Okay? So, because if you don't put the accent, it's probably going to look like a yo form in the present. And it's not like that. So, the he form of the past is O, but we have to put in the accent over the O. The present and past in the we form always going to be the same. So, amos for present, amos for past. And the they form, or ustedes or ellas, is going to be aron. So one more time, for the yo form, E with the accent, with the to form, aste, with the he, she, and usted, O with the accent. We form, present and past, is going to be exactly the same, amos. And then they form, that's mean ellos, ellas, and ustedes, is going to be aron. So we're going to try out, make a practice with some of the words that I finish with the AR ending, and it's a regular verb. Like a cantar. Cantar is to sing. Like a hablar. Hablar is to speak, to talk. Trabajar. Trabajar is to work. And amar is to love. So, you see, like a cantar, AR, hablar, AR, trabajar, AR, and amar, AR. And you have to keep in mind that when you have to change every form, you have to take off the AR ending and add what is the ending that you have to use it for that every verb. Okay? Like for example, cantar in the yo form, if we use this form, canté, cantaste, cantó, don't forget the accent, cantó. We form present and past the same, cantamos, and they form cantaron, cantaron. Let's talk about the hablar, to speak, or to talk. Hablé, yo hablé, tú hablaste, él habló, with the accent, hablamos, we form, hablaron, they form. Hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablaron. Let's go to talk about another verb. Trabajar, to work. Trabajar. Yo trabajé. Tú trabajaste. Él trabajó. Nosotros trabajamos. And then ellos trabajaron. Like you see, in all these three examples, we follow exactly the rule that I definitely, that part is really important that you keep in mind in your note. Amar. Yo amé, tú amaste, él amó, nosotros amamos, ellos amaron. So, let's go to repeat every word, cantar, hablar, trabajar, and amar, every word, and see what is the form that we had to change it. To use it exactly the same, this one that we have here for the past tense. Yo canté, tú cantaste, él cantó, nosotros cantamos, ellos cantaron. Yo hablé, tú hablaste, él habló, nosotros hablamos, ellos hablaron. Trabajar, to work. Yo trabajé, tú trabajaste, él trabajó, nosotros trabajamos, ellos trabajaron. And then the last one, yo amé, tú amaste, él amó, nosotros amamos, and then ellos amaron. Okay? So in every AR ending, regular verb, it's going to be exactly the same way that we're going to change it for the past tense. Keep in mind that we have the next Thursday, we have a quiz. A quiz for the lesson that we had the last week. So keeping that in mind, because definitely it's a quiz that is going to be for your record. So study all the lessons that we teach you the last week, because and it's going to be like that. I don't want to put it the quiz in the same week that we are teaching, because I want to give you time that you can study. Keep in mind the Bible verse for this week, okay? And it's going to be Hechos, 16:31. Ellos dijeron, cree en el Señor Jesucristo y serás salvo. One more time. Ellos dijeron, cree en el Señor Jesucristo y serás salvo. Hechos 16:31. And this is the lesson for today. If you have any question, don't forget that you can contact me by phone or by the email, that you can send me a question or a doubt or anything that you are not be sure that definitely you understand everything that you had to learn from this lesson. So like I said, every day we're going to send you a video to try to explain every lesson. So definitely remember, keep it in mind all the time. It's going to be a video and you have to watch it and try to take a note about the lesson. Okay? We see you tomorrow.